Hi, welcome back to our video series on how you can improve your pronunciation. Well, last week we talked about the difference between voiced and unvoiced sounds, right? Well, this week we are going to continue on the same topic, except whereas last week we focused on the past tense of ed, when you use the pronunciation ed at the end of a word, this time we are going to focus on when you use the plural version of s at the end of a noun or a verb. So for example, sticks and stones. See, if you notice, there's a slight difference between the way you pronounce the end of the word. So for example, you say sticks, because the K is a voiced consonant, it has a strong presence in the word, this S becomes more of a Z sound, sticks. Whereas stones ends more softly, it ends with more of an S sound, right? Another example you can think of, which is very easy, is dogs and cats. See, dogs ends with a strong, the G is a voiced consonant at the end. It's stronger and you can hear the G sound, so the S becomes a Z. Dogs, dogs. But the cat ends with a soft T, therefore the S becomes more of a soft S sound. Cats, see, cats. Now, I'm going to give you a few words for you to practice, and I want you to mention in the comments below which of these words you think with an S or a Z. But before I do that, I'll give you a few more examples and I'll show you a couple of objects that will help you understand the difference between the two. Right now, I have a few items here. Some of them are voiced and some of them are unvoiced. So I'll give you the voiced version. So for example, light bulb, lambada, light bulb, bulbs, so it becomes strong. The B ends with a strong B, so it's bulbs. All right? Bulbs, light bulbs. We can also use bags. See, it ends with a strong G, bags. All right? What about softer sounds, right? What about hat becomes hats. The T is soft, so it ends with a more of an S sound, hats. Phones, and finally, keys. All right? All of these ends with a voiceless consonant or an unvoiced consonant where the consonant at the end is very soft. The key, there's no Y in the end, so you most likely say keys. So these are the two major variations of an S and a Z sound. But there's a third way. What if a word ends with a ch sound, like watch? All right? Watch ends with a CH, so you cannot really add an S at the end, right? You can't just say watch. It's difficult. But you can say, so you add an E in the middle, you put ES. So you say watches. All right, I'll give you another example. Thermos, so instead of a CH, now it ends with a S sound, right? So you cannot again add an S to an S. You cannot say thermoses. It's not possible. So you say thermoses. You add an invisible E, then it becomes ES. One final example, box, X sound, it also follows the same rule as the CH and S. So just to remind you, if a word ends with CH or an S or an X, you're going to add ES at the end. So it will become boxes, all right? So that's the third S rule that we have to remember. It's going to be very rare that you're going to use ESs, but the most important is knowing the difference between Z and S. So right now, I'm going to give you a few examples. Try to listen to me carefully and write in the comments below if you think it ends with an S sound or a Z sound. All right, you ready? Good. Balls, sticks, giraffes, bananas, lips, keyboards, and handles. All right? Some of them might be, I added an ES, you let me know. And I'll conclude with one more point. This is so that you get an idea of what I'm trying to explain. In Somali, when we are trying to say plural words, iyaduna shuruuc gooni bay leedahay. Waa taas oo ka sii fudud S unbaa laga dhigaya iyo Z. Laakiin mar walba S taa u jiraya haddii alla yidhaha. Marka, try your best. Let me know in the comments below which of these words you think are an S sound or a Z sound or even an ES sound. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you next time.